inside the private location. Joe Hillsman, Barry Browner, glad that you're with us. The third edition of the exclusive run, and I'm joined by my partner Barry Browner. Joe Hillsman, glad that you are with us. This event was fun last year. We're jumping right into it this year with some different rosters and some returning faces.
Yeah, different faces, new guys, getting a chance to see guys like R.J. Nord. I think Jermontae Hill's going to be a guy. Big Frankie Haslem, A.J. White. We'll get a chance to see Cam McDowell.
Rodney Smith went to Shamley, hits the 2. So it's to 12, ones and twos, or the first or 8 minutes, whichever one comes first. Frank Haslem scores there.
And that's one thing about Big Frankie Haslem. We don't know where he's going to school at yet. Announcement coming soon, I heard. But
You talking about high school?
yeah, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's an announcement. You got to make an announcement.
Oh, I was going to spoil it. Okay. Here's A.J. White. He gets the layup on the break. A.J. White.
You can spoil it, but I probably already know what it is.
On the layup, Frank Haslem with the dunk, knowing it was foul going up. So it is Team Davon. They are in the red, and Team Frank, they are in the white. Davon Smith and Frank Haslem. Davon Smith, Jermontae Hill, Rodney Smith, Matt Davis, and A.J. White on this first run. For Team Frank, it is Frank Haslem, R.J. Nord, Camden Blunt, Josiah Simon, and Chase Clemens. Clemens with it goes now to Blunt. Blunt, short corner jumper, no good. I'm interested in seeing Blunt. My first time seeing him in person.
Right.
Camden Blunt out of Game Elite and a 6'2 versatile guard. Here's R.J. Nord. Nord baseline, turns, shot up and in. He started at Columbia, was at Green Forest last year, and now will be at Heritage Conyers.
Yeah, and had a chance to talk to R.J. Nord a little bit. And like I said, he just took a visit, got an offer from Elon last week. So expect him to have a big year for Coach Anderson at Heritage.
Jermontae Hill, we'll talk about him. Here's Rodney Smith. Kicks it over. Matt Davis, set fire 3 out of the corner. It is no good. Rebound to Davon Smith. Rodney Smith, out Chamblee last year on the Chamblee squad that in that tough region, as we know, in Class 5A, one of the toughest in the state. They had a good chance. He got to play with Chance Moore as a freshman as well, but Smith can fill it up. Maxon and that Chamblee Bulldog team, we get to see him today. A 3 from Blunt is good, Camden Blunt. I say a 3, but it's ones and twos to 12.
Not like Cameron Blunt's size. Got nice size, nice build to him.
Chase Clemens, no good. We'll get to talk about Chase throughout the day. Blunt turns and scores again, so Blunt now with 3 points. And it is a 5-3 advantage for the white team. A.J. White, a 3, no good. Frank Haslem with the board. A.J. White was in the exclusive run last year, Barry. It was a little bit of an eye-opener for him, but I think the return now may be a little different. Simon scores.
Yeah, and I think A.J., he's poised for another breakout season at Chattahoochee and Sheffield. And I think they've added another piece. They've got Frank Bailey as well, too. So good things are going on for Coach Short at Chattahoochee as well.
Oh, Rodney Smith filling it up. Get it out the bottom of the net. Another long 2-ball. Nord up ahead quickly to Haslem. Haslem, the tallest man in the building. We might have to send Barry Browner out there to guard him at some point. It is pickup, so I know you have your shoes with you.
I wore the florals today, but
that's what you have on. I know in the whip there's something else.
Yeah.
You're not going to leave the house with just one pair of shoes.
This is true. Much like you, though. You do the same thing.
That is very true. I do have another pair in the car just in case. Here's R.J. Nord in the corner. Haslem tried to pull up with a long 3. Kind of blinded by the clock. Coming up on 4 minutes to go. It's the first to 12 or 8 minutes. R.J. Nord steps in. It is no good. Rebound to Jermontae Hill out of Tucker. The upside for Jermontae Hill. Cross-court pass. There's a sniper in the corner. Davis, no. 2 good looks in the corner from Matt Davis. Unable to knock him in. Formerly of Northview. Davon Smith fading off 1 foot. No. And it goes out of bounds. We talk about it all the time in basketball, Barry. So much training. But the pickup game is where you actually really learn your skis a little bit.
Yeah, I think that we've got lost in a lot of training over the years. I think pickup games I think we need to bring those back a little bit. That's the reason why I enjoyed the exclusive run so much. I mean, it's pickup basketball.
It's pickup basketball. There's no coach. You can do what you do. Set your screens, get open. It's hard to explain pickup ball. Oh, thievery by A.J. White. Alley up to Smith, no. White recovers it. Already 1,000-point scorer through his first 2 years at Chattahoochee. He pulls a three bottom.
And you see why. A.J. White continues. Every time I see him, man, he continues to get better. You know, we've been watching him for so long. He first broke onto the scene at our summer explosion, and just now, just really tearing it up. And he's just a junior, though.
Just a junior, and can fill it up. You take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. A.J. White, and he set him up. That's Chase Clemens. Clemens, a rising freshman. If you want to look for up-and-comers, last year it was Chase Cormier. This year it'll be Chase Clemens. How about that, chasing it around? Layup good on the break by A.J. White. Pull up, Nord, bottom. R.J. Nord. Heritage Conyers, of course, losing Coach Vernon Denmark. So Nord will be expected to kind of carry the load for the Patriots this year.
And they've got a couple of pieces that here. James White, Jalen Boston. And then Coach Anderson comes in. He was previously at Grayson. He was at Grayson for a while. Assistant coach at Shiloh. Head coach at Social Circle. Brought their program back. Now he's at Heritage. So I can't wait to see what he does.
Davis, a three on the way. So it has been a cold start in the exclusive run for Matt Davis. Here comes Team White back with Team Frank. Pull up, blunt, shoulder range. No. Someone opened the door as it is a private event, but someone was coming in. It was an air ball. And he'll bring it back this way. First to 12, floater. Davon Smith, no. Tip, battle back. White, catch, fire. Three on the way. No. Rebound to Blunt. Outletting. Here comes Nord. 4 dribbles. Foul line pull up. R.J. Nord in and out. Good move. He was decisive. It just did not go. The upside for Jermontae Hill, though, Barry, what do you love about Jermontae Hill? We've talked about him now for the last 18, 19 months.
His size, I mean, he's 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". Size, he can go inside out. We watched him in the Gainesville game, able to post up smaller guards, able to stand out and shoot that jumper. Like I said, his athleticism, he's got a smooth game. He's just got to be able to put it all together at one time. But when he does, it's a problem.
Oh, Davon Smith went flying down the lane. It fell off. He looks to me, and he's put on 2 or 3 inches and 5 or 6 pounds. Looks a little bit quicker. Here's Nord being worked on by the smaller White. He goes baseline, but White was in harassing him. Nord picks it up.
Good matchup, though.
The Blunt. Blunt now open. Clemens, 3 ball. Side iron, no. Rebound to Davis. So Chase Clemens, I'm waiting to see what he has geared up now. We're under a minute, so the ball game not going to make it to 12. Here's Smith driving. Rodney Smith foul with the left hand on the drive.
You know what? Here's the thing about a guy like Rodney Smith. We spend so much time talking about Southwest Cab guys and the Latonia guys and Miller Grove, but we didn't really talk about Rodney Smith like that. And he's a player, big-time player.
And A.J. White with the game-winning 2 right there for a 10-8 victory in the first game for Team Davon. Just to beat the horn. Look at that. Oh, beautiful camera work here on SUV TV inside our private location in the Metro Atlanta area. So A.J. White, I'm going to have to say that was pretty impressive there, Barry. 2, 4, 6 points. And I think last year in the exclusive run, he only had 6 total in multiple games.
Oh, nah, he's a certified bucket getter. And like I said, he's going to show you this year.
So Team Davon in the red will stay on. And now it'll be Team Dwon Odom as the second ball game is underway. You like it? Quick pick-up ball right here for you.
And reminds me of my days playing at several different places around Atlanta.
Oh, let's just go and throw him back to the run and shoot days. Jermontae Hill drives, no. Rebound comes off. Here comes C.J. Hines. Hines on the break goes up and is fouled. C.J. Hines out of Archer, originally out of Illinois.
He should know better than that. You can't throw that up against Devion Smith.
If he doesn't, then he'll find out, right?
Yeah, 2 times.
That's a region opponent, too,
Yep.
if you want to look at it that way. Pump fake, there's a hesitation. White Now kicks it back. Why did A.J. White change teams? Because it's an uneven number, so he has to go with the team he was drafted with, that being Team Dwon. Oh, Matt Davis now on the break and score.
But that's a good look, though, by Davon Smith. You know what? Davon has had probably one of the best summers. I mean, he's added some more star power to his team at Grayson Heath, Sadari Lane, Caleb Murphy, Ian Shefflin, Dwon Odom on the block.
D. Brown, number 3, goes on for Team Davon. Dwon Odom shined last year at the exclusive run. I just like Dave. I mean, anytime there's some ball to be played, Dwon Odom is showing up.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Kick out. Here's A.J. White, who won the game. That's amazing. You win the game, but because you weren't drafted with them, you have to go the other way. I said drafted, I meant picked. Logan Turner also out there on the floor. C.J. Hines, Dwon Odom, Cam McDowell. That's Team White now for Team Dwon. Here's Davon Smith. Davon gonna go baseline and reverse it and score. Davon Smith. Game is to 12 or at the end of the first of the 8 minutes. Long 3, C.J. Hines, no.
That's another thing. You look at a guy like Jermontae Hill, 6'6", like I said, can handle the basketball a little bit. Start your break if you need him to. He's going to be tough. That Tucker team is going to be tough. Him and Terrence Edwards. That's Cam McDowell.
Yeah, Cam McDowell put that Dwon Odom miss back. Go ahead and finish your comment on Tucker. Over and back.
But I think the Tucker's going to be really good. I mean, the point guard, I think
the young freshman from last year?
Yep. Dylan Pritchard, having Jermontae Hill, Terrence Edwards.
Dwon Odom has it. Now the pass knocked away. Hines recovers it in the corner. Open. C.J. Hines, a 3. Good. C.J. Hines. Archer High School. Doesn't get much pub, getting some low-level offers, so the exclusive run could break him out a little bit, getting ready to go into his senior year. Had a very good year for Archer during the June team period.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Like I said, he'll definitely get a lot of shine playing in one of the toughest regions in the state. Grayson, Shiloh, Rockdale, Newton Ram, of course. So.
Stop, pull up, jumper, it rolled off, rebound, Matt Davis, and a foul call. So Matt Davis will be going to the free throw line. No, he will not. You don't do that.
It's pickup ball, man.
I know.
We ain't got no free throw.
I know you don't. You're not supposed to. It's almost habit forming. Foul, Matt Davis. Jalen Lee, excuse me. And now, all of a sudden, I don't know what happens, but Sylvester Williams just walks in and, just all late, unannounced, and just pick up a headset. And the celebrityism of the exclusive run. See, he wasn't here. I don't know if he was here last year or not, but I don't know, man. How does Sly get these privileges? Oh, I know. It's August. That's why.
Sly like Dwon Odom. Anytime it's a ball, Sly gonna show up, man.
I just show up. When it's exciting basketball, I show up. Now, I do remember the exclusive run last year. I more importantly remember what happened after the exclusive run last year. We'll talk about that at another time.
You was at both of them last year?
We'll talk about that one at another time. I know you want to forget it, but we'll talk about that another day.
I have no idea what Sylvester Williams is talking about. Lee pulls a long one-pointer. Oh, they give him a 2. So, Sly, just to let you know, it's 1st to 12 or 8 minutes. Dwon Odom down the lane, and it was foul. Did you see how he split the defense right there?
Man, you know one thing I love about this kid, and I love him going to Ohio, going to Xavier. The way he attacks the basket, just so fierce, man.
Odom up and scores. Dwon Odom.
You know what, y'all? I'll be honest with you. We had a lot of good guys graduate last year. I know it's too early to start talking about Mr. Georgia basketball, but there's some of these guys that are out here right now are going to be in the discussion for Mr. Georgia basketball.
Thievery by C.J. Hines up ahead to Logan Turner on the dunk. So the dunk on the fast break from Logan Turner set up by the defense of C.J. Hines.
Yeah, you made a good point right there, Barry, man. You know, a bunch of guys we're going to see today, they're going to be in that conversation. You know, we got the top 5 of the Mr. Georgia basketball right here today.
Ooh, no, Matt Davis. Oh, man, where's Woody Harrelson?
Doing chin-ups on the rim.
Matt Davis. Oh, here's a 3 from Turner. No, rebound, bounce back. Turner recovers it. Now gets it inside open. A.J. White, good. So A.J. White now is about that life.
You know, I see him kind of replacing Terrell Burden as the undersized scorer who no one can stop. You know, ooh!
My goodness.
The one-hand hammer by Davon Smith. Finally, he comes through and dunks one home. God.
Davon Smith.
He tried to get some butter with the roll earlier and it rimmed out, so this time he just decided to sky knock it down. Here's a 3, Odom, no. So if Odom and Davon Smith want to start that craziness, it'll be a fun afternoon. It already is. Oh, Jermontae Hill behind the back pull-up, no. Odom on the glass. Odom going to push it in transition. Here comes Dwon Odom on the break. Dwon pushing and scoring. Dwon Odom.
What we forget about Dwon Odom is Dwon Odom and Devion Smith played on the same AAU team. There's a reason why they won the Adidas championship.
Oh, yeah.
No good by Lee. Hines recovers it. Here comes C.J. Hines. Hines dumped it off the Turner off the window, so they've got a little connection going. Dime drop, number 2 for C.J. Hines to Logan Turner. Rodney Smith, who fielded up at Chamblee. Sly, we were talking about it, the exclusive run. We'll get into it in our next game. Under a minute. Oh, a turnover. Currently right now 9-9. In game number 1, it was tied 8-8 under a minute, and A.J. White ended it. A.J. White and his team now in possession. Here comes Dwon Odom across the timeline. Clock at 24 seconds. Dwon worked on by Davon, now below the foul line. Turn, stops, in the corner. Turner, 3 ball. No. Rebound to Davon Smith. Davon has it under 20 seconds. Now here's Smith. Smith in the corner. Matt Davis set fire. 3 on the way. It's off Karam and a foul called on the floor. Clock is at 14 seconds. It's continuing to run. It's at 10. It's at 9. There's going to be some impromptu that's going there. Here's Logan Turner. Turner across the timeline. A.J. White, is he going to win it again? Pump fake, escape, dribble. He does! A.J. White, another game winner. We played 2 games, and both of them have been won by A.J. White.
I tell you, man, I love the way A.J. White scores. You know, he's undersized. You know, he's 5'8", 5'7", you know, but he just manages to score. No matter what happens, he puts the ball in the basket, man. I like that kid.
Well, A.J. White, we mentioned he had a quiet exclusive run last year. Entering his sophomore year, not so much now into his junior year.
Already a 1,000-point score. I don't know if you can get quiet being already a 1,000-point score.
I think it was kind of eye-opening, though, last year with the amount of talent that was in the gymnasium for A.J. White.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then it was pickup. You know, sometimes folks don't care about the pickup element. Just to set it for you right quick, it'll be Camden Blunt, Chase Clemens, R.J. Nord, Frankie Haslem, and Jakiah Simon, Team Red, for Team Frank. So, Sly, the exclusive run element, what is your thought on pickup ball and its lost art?
You know, I love the fact that the organizers have put this thing together, you know, getting some of the best talent in the metro Atlanta area just out here playing, because you don't see this anymore with all the summer ball. I still say AAU, but I guess it's summer circuit. You don't see that too much. You know, kids just getting out here just running. No coach, no nothing. You know, you miss the days of the Atlanta natives run and shoot. You know, you miss those days of the run and shoot out here, man. You don't see it.
Let me tell you something. It was some better runs than that, y'all. I can tell you about the time when all the pro guys used to get together. They would meet at a certain time, go down to Georgia Tech, go down to Georgia State and play. Nobody would know. It'd just be at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'd be done by 12.
And see, that's the thing, man. You know, every city has that or used to have that. You know, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, and I remember we used to go outside at the what they call the Blatt Center, USC's PE Center, you know, on the outdoor rim, those 11-foot rims, and the best players in the cities every Sunday afternoon would meet up outside. You just don't see that anymore.
Clemens gives it to Haslem. I think that's what goes on everywhere in America. You know where the gym is. Almost dunked on his own teammate. Haslem, they fight for it. It goes out of bounds. Sly mentions Columbia, so I'll just start College of Charleston. Man, that gym on a Sunday or Saturday, pickup ball. South Carolina up in the home of Kevin Garnett, Springfield. That's Malden, Sterling Gym in Greenville. You get in them gyms, man, I'm telling you, you're there. And that's the thing about pickup. You lose, you sitting 2-3. Sometimes you may as well go home. Which also ends when it's game point, those fouls.
Oh, yeah.
All of that.
We did it in Savannah a lot, too, though.
Yeah, Savannah, great hooping spots as well. Put back in. Logan Turner now has came around. Joe Hilsman, Barry Browner, and Sylvester Williams. Oh, Frankie Haslem dunked it home.
But I like the respect aspect. When you get out there and it's the best in the city, that's how you build your rep. You don't have Bob Gibbons out there saying, okay, you're a good player. No, you got somebody who means something. You got something who means something. Your neighborhood rep is on the line. And I'll tell you a funny story. Tyrone Corbin is an NBA player. Tyrone must have played 12 years, 13 years in the league, and he's from Columbia, South Carolina. But me as a young man, I always knew Tyrone Corbin, as a guy off the bench. So as a youngster, I didn't think, okay, Tyrone Corbin wasn't that good. But I would see him come out to these USC courts and just dominate all day long. And I told my dad, I was like, man, Tyrone Corbin just dominate them guys. They must be sorry. And he said, Tyrone Corbin in the NBA, son. He ain't there because he good looking. He there for a reason.
A hesitation by White. White up, layup, and good. So during that throwback from Sylvester Williams, Logan Turner had a couple of layups that were very nice. Frank Haslem had a dunk. Oh, sidestep three. R.J. Nord. R.J. Nord down for Team Frank. Trying to come back. They're trailing 7-5. Here's Dwon Odom. Odom gonna drive and dunk it. Dwon Odom, have some.
This is tough, man.
It's rinse and repeat with Odom. Here comes Turner, Logan Turner. He's going to attack all the way and score. So Logan Turner wants to remind you that he is here.
Yep. Yeah, and Logan Turner's a scorer, too, now. I think people look at the fact that they get lost in the transition. He's at Centennial. But Logan Turner can put the ball in the basket as well.
But just think about it. There's a dunk by Cam McDowell going to McEachern. The Indians have reloaded. But you got White, Sheffield, Logan Turner, and as you mentioned, Frank Bailey for Chattahoochee. Something tells me Fulton County in a good little mix along with Milton. Pretty much going to have some noise to make McDowell again under the leg. Here's Nord. Nord going to dribble it out, and that is going to be your ball game right there, 12-6. So back-to-back dubs now for Team Dwon Odom. They've got 2 victories so far. Frank Haslem's squad now picks up their second L.
You just talked about McKeechee. You just made an excellent point. Cam McDowell, Sharif Cooper, Dylan Caldwell.
Oh, yeah.
Javon Tucker.
It's some teams, man, just loaded for bear, man. A lot of times, with the amount of talent that was lost last year, you thought, We don't
want to look at the back of your face, Sly.
Oh, yeah, we got the back of my head right here on the screen. Hey, how y'all doing over there?
Monte Hill.
Bringing up the ratings right there, man.
Oh, Lord. That made him.
Okay,
man. We'll check with Roku later about that. SUV TV's coverage. Oh, was that McDowell?
That was McDowell.
Yeah, McDowell along, too. So it's 2-1 already back this way. Mac Davis, step up jumper. Good, Mac Davis.
Matt Davis has spent time. Where is he at? TSS still?
Yeah, formerly on Northview. This is Team Dwon, by the way, in the red, in the white. Team Devion. Oh, it's C.J. Hines with the defense. That's some region-on-region action right there. Archer knocking out Grayson. Neighborhood stuff right there on the block. Young C.J. Hines.
Neighborhood love, man.
Skips it across. Rodney Smith, corner three. Good. A 3-ball from Rodney Smith.
That region's guard play is going to be unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. I like the kid Steve Smith down there. Sean Smith down there in Newton. I think this will be his year, man. He'll have a great year down there in Newton.
You know what? He just added a little bit of firepower with him because here comes Caleb Bird.
From Rome, Bird can put it in. Who was tweeting about Caleb Bird? I'm sorry. I'm going to stop saying that, but, three ball, good, McDowell. So McDowell's showing the range now. I'm saying threes, but they're long twos. 1 and 2, ones and twos to 12 or 8 minutes.
Some people thought they were going to have a little bit of get back at McKeachin this year. I don't see that happening.
Jermontae Hill with a step back. No, it rolled off. Rebound comes down, and here comes McDowell. McDowell in transition. Odom showing the range. It is short. Hill with the board.
That's what Jermontae Hill can do. He can start your break.
Logan Turner with the thievery. Up ahead to Odom, who dunked it home. He just does it so effortlessly. Dwon Odom.
Jermontae Hill, they're expecting a big season out of them. Those guys over at Tucker, they lost a heartbreaker down there in Macon last year.
Davion Smith drives and scores. I wanted to point out right there, you saw Matt Davis coming to set the screen. Things that you do away from the ball and pick up ball to get it. The exclusive run right here on SUV TV. We're in our SUV TV courtside seats. Joe Hilsman, Barry Browner, and Sylvester Williams. McDowell back this way. Here comes Odom. Oh, my goodness. Off the window. No. I really thought that Dwon was going to take off and dunk that himself. Matt Davis, no. 2 straight wins for Team Dwon in the White Alley. We had too many oops coming.
You got too many leapers on your team. Too many people can go up and get it.
You can talk about the heartbreaker.
The Tri-Cities, yeah.
Tri-Cities is back, y'all.
Oh, they're back.
Y'all didn't know.
And Tri-Cities playing a national schedule this year. I saw their schedule. They take a couple of trips to Florida. They got one trip out to Arkansas.
You can best believe, though, I had a conversation with Coach Hartson this summer. You can better believe that he's looking for a little bit of get back.
Oh, yeah. Coach James Hartman, my favorite coach in Georgia.
I got an exclusive for you. Logan Turner talking about Tri-Cities trip to Florida. I'm going to do it because there's some Georgia teams. That one event they're going to in Florida will feature Tri-Cities, Cedar Shoals, and Douglas County against St. Thomas Aquinas, Apopka, Bishop Snyder.
Now, you brought up Cedar Shoals. I know that's your stumping ground. Now, Cedar Shoals, did they lost Canty? Who did they lose? Who transferred?
Quincy Canty.
Quincy Canty. That's a big hit for Cedar Shoals.
Okay, you want another nugget?
What's the new one?
Since you're gonna put me on blast.
That's your stomping ground.
That'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, coaching over there at Cedar Shoals, and you know they're not gonna fall off over lack of direction.
They're gonna be all right.
They got one of the great field generals in Georgia.
They're gonna be all right.
And Tyler Johnson had a good summer.
Whenever.
Okay.
Nah, I better not say that. Odom with a jumper. Now they're gonna be all right because right now with that, what Coach Eldrico Thomas has done at Cedar Shoals is he's laid a foundation now. So, as we say a lot, changing the culture is back to winning. And you know, either you want to be a part of winning or you want to go do something else. And some people choose to go do something else. A.J. White hesitates in the corner. McDowell goes baseline. Out, open, Odom, 3, no. Rebound, tip, underneath, C.J. Hines with an air reverse layup.
Has Odom hit a jumper today?
It might not matter because his dunks or moves to the hoop.
He just goes to the basket so strong.
C.J. Hines came in, almost got the steal. Good hustle right here in front of our broadcast position. Hines, I mentioned again, exclusive run for him. So he's at Archer. He'll be a senior. And honestly, he'll be Archer's leading scorer at 17, 18, 19 a game this year. Had a very good junior year for it. Remember, Archer had no business doing what they were supposed to be doing there at the end of the year last year. And C.J. Hines had a lot to do with that. 10-9, by the way, we update you.
Well, you know, they do a good job. Coach Joel, I'll probably get his name
wrong.
LeCurve. He does a really good job at Archer. I mean, they play hard. I don't care who you bring on that roster. You know you're going to come in, you're going to play hard. And like I said, they were able to have some success last year.
I want to mess with you, Barry, right quick. Talking about Logan Turner. You like his kicks that he's got on?
They're interesting. I'll say what they're.
You know what they are?
I want to say, are they Apex?
No.
No, they're Nike. They're Nike. But I have no clue.
That's Giannis Antetokounmpo's shoe.
Really?
Oh.
Open. Corner. 3. Jermontae Hill is good. Jermontae Hill to win the ball game. A game winner for wait, was it? Yeah, a game winner for Jermontae Hill, and Team Davon now picks up the win, 12-11. And that snaps the 2-game win streak from Team Davon. Dwon, excuse me.
Jermontae is one I want to see in 6A. We're talking about Mr. Basketball. I want to see him become the 6A Player of the Year. The backcourt that he's going to play with, I think Edwards is going there. Is transferring over to Tucker. You know, I really just like Jermontae Edwards. He's tall, he's strong, he's a long guy. He handles the ball really well, you know, and he can score. He's one of those 3-level scorers. I really see a huge year from Jermontae this year.
Well, they've got a chance to have really good backcourt. What's the sophomore they got? Dylan Pritchard?
Yeah, Pritchard. Yeah.
Dylan Pritchard.
Oh, yeah.
You got Edwards, who, I mean, you know, I think we missed something last year when Terrence Edwards had to leave and go to North Carolina, but he's back now. And like I said, under the direction of Coach Hartree, you know, I'm going to be honest. Like I said, Coach Hartree and I have done battle over the years. Probably one of the guys I really respect in this game. I think out of all the coaches in DeKalb County, he's probably had the most pros.
Joe Hillsman, Barry Browner, Sylvester Williams, glad that you're with us at the exclusive run right here on SUV TV courtside. We get ready now. Got a little water break in though. So it will be Team Devion remaining on the floor. They will be in the red. Here's Matt Davis, 3'5", right here in front of us. And they'll be taking on Team Frank, who will be in the white. So Team Frank, this is their 3rd game. They're looking for a W now. They're the only team that has not won.
I know we talked about Mr. Basketball in Georgia, but do we have someone who can potentially become a burger boy out of this group here? I know. Well, Sharif not here today. I'm talking about this group.
Out of this group.
Dwon.
Maybe Dwon.
R.J. Nord, no good. Rebound comes off, and they'll push it with Simon. Long, high arcing two. No, hits the tape and is out of bounds. I don't know. You just want to go hunting. Georgia has been well represented. But I'm not going to let y'all go Georgia heavy because the DMV in Chicago still bring that wood.
Somebody just told me, is Isaiah Todd back? Up.
I can't confirm. I can't confirm. He wasn't in. He was at the Trinity School there in North Carolina after coming over from the Richmond School, which I can't even get my train of thought now.
Man, you're supposed to be Peter Vesey, man.
All in blue. What's the school? John Marshall, the Justices. Chase Clemens, okay, there he is. He shows the range with the 3. Chase Clemens, a rising freshman. Mount Vernon Presbyterian. A lot of talk about him. Had a nice, strong showing at the summer explosion that was here on SUV TV. And Clemens will come away with it now. Running the break, goes behind the back to R.J. Nord and a turnover.
You know,
it was on the money.
You know, the one thing, man, I haven't been on the mic. Been tending to some other business this summer. But the thing is, man, the summer explosion, I'm going to say it on behalf of my partner, Mario Mays, and I. We appreciate everything the SUV, Lisa and Marcus does for the summer explosion, man. I think it's really good. We're breaking a lot of kids out, and the competition has just been unbelievable. So we really appreciate it. We'll look forward to it summer 2020.
The summer explosion held in the month of June when high school teams can play together. And now you can start putting in the exclusive run in your August calendar. 2 last year, and now here is the 3rd one, the first one this year. And I'm quietly having a good time enjoying it as well. Rodney Smith has it, the exclusive run. It's the controlled pickup, 3-ball, open. Davis, hill of the rim, no good. Rebound to Haslem. Outletting it, here comes Chase Clemens. Chase now going to drive. Chase goes up and he was fouled. It's knocked out of bounds. Chase Clemens, as I mentioned, a rising freshman, So it was Chase Cormier who broke out here last year as a rising freshman over at St. Pius, and now will Chase be able to do the same thing under head coach Tariq Maven over at Mount Vernon Press in 1A private?
You know what I like about Clemens? Clemens comes in here. If you didn't know he was a freshman, you wouldn't know because he's not afraid. He doesn't play like most 14-year-olds playing against the older fellas. He plays with no fear, not intimidated at all against some of these older cats out here.
Inbound, up underneath Simon, and he was fouled.
Where's Simon in school?
He's a freshman at Pebblebrook.
Man,
George Washington, yeah. Enough said.
He won't tell a lie now. George Washington won't tell a lie, but
He will not.
I tell you what, though, he's got a lot of talent over there at Pebblebrook.
RJ Nord, no. Rebound comes off to Jalen Lee. Lee has it. Up ahead to Jermontae Hill. Jermontae goes behind the back, stops it. We are in our fourth game of the day.
Good hustle.
Up, good, R.J. Nord. So Nord has been playing pretty breakout basketball.
Is he going to Heritage now?
Yeah.
Or
Heritage Conyers.
Okay.
Heritage should
That's
be
what
really
happens
good.
when you walk into the gym late, get on the broadcast late, you miss all that stuff. I'm sorry. Blunt, no. Haslam, yes, he's going to Heritage Conyers. Columbia is first year. Green Forest last year on the rim. Oh, Frank Haslam swung on the rim. Haslam was at Lincoln Prep last year after coming over from Westlake, formerly.
Are you going to break where he's going this year?
Norcross.
With JT Thor, I would love to see Frankie, JT. Who else did they just pick up?
Quincy Adamakoya.
Adam McCoy.
I mean, not to mention they got Eskridge, Jaden Harris.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Smith, good.
I was going to cry for Norcross when BJ left, but ain't no need to cry for McMillan. He'll be all right.
Yep.
That was Matt Davis tipped that. Here comes Devion Smith. Smith hesitates, parallels and goes into the corner and pulls the jumper. Davon Smith, a 2-ball. It is good. Florida looking at young Davon Smith. The upside is there, and you can see the improvement of the J, which I think still needs some work. The athleticism is there, and a rebounding guard. He's probably the best rebounding guard I've seen since Rajon Rondo.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
His change of direction is just like he's got a third gear or something.
Rodney Smith has it. And then it's over to Davon Smith. Davon, a little hesitation. R.J. Nord comes out on him. A bevy of dribbles and a move and goes. Oh, let me get some butter with that roll. Davon Smith.
Fancy.
8-6 now, so Davon's squad.
That's just too low. That's too low for Frankie. That's too low.
Yeah, you got to push him out of there.
I like the collection of talent that is in the gym and how it is. Let's see. Now they're going to run it up. 8 up. With 90 seconds to go, it's a 12 or the 8 minutes, whichever comes first. And right now, Team Frank Haslem squad in the white trying to get off the snide. They're 0 of 2 today. Simon has it. And now here comes Clemens. Chase Clemens peels it back. Keeps the dribble alive, goes to the top to R.J. Nord. Nord will be picked up. Now they dump it down into Haslem, who goes up, layup, good. Frank Haslem, that gives them the lead. Can they hold it?
You can't let Frankie Haslem catch that ball
That
low,
deep.
man.
Yeah.
It's too deep.
Jermontae Hill, high floater, did not go. Oh, Nord gets the board. Under a minute to go. Nord all the way. R.J. Nord, left hand, left side.
Good finish.
I love how he switched that over to his left hand.
Watch Davon pull it and tie it, though. No. Rebound. Tip. Smith has it. Corner. Rodney Smith. Pulls in Blunt's face. No. Rebound. Uh-oh. It looks like Frank Haslem's squad may get the victory. Here comes Clemens. Clemens going to run. Clemens stops at the foul line and will retreat it back. Now open. Simon going to go. He was fouled. No call. Yeah, late whistle. And he was fouled. Clock still running, though.
It's
So
that late, Mr. Ref. Don't blow it. Don't blow it.
That's the delayed whistle.
Blunt in the Haslem. Haslem stops, holds on a cut to Nord, who goes down, lays it up, and wins the game. What they going to know? 11. Long heave, no. So Team Frank Haslem gets the victory 11-8, their first victory. So everybody now has won. A big game for RJ Nord. And they beat Team Davon, who now has a 2-2 record. So Team Dwon Odom squad will come back on. SUV TV's coverage of Exclusive Run, presented by the RW Report on SUV TV. Joe Hilsman, Barry Browner, Sylvester Williams. And it will be Team Dwon coming back out on the floor. That's A.J. White, Dwon Odom, C.J. Hines, Logan Turner, and Cam McDowell. They'll be taking on Team Frank, who got the victory. Frank Haslem, R.J. Nord, Camden Blunt, Chase Clemens, and Jackie Simon.
This is where the ratings go up right here.
That's where they go up, right here. Put the camera on me.
We got the turn. No.
Yes.
Not on you.
The camera on me. This is where the ratings go up, right here.
That's what you call rookies in broadcast.
You get the
like seeing yourself, don't you, Sly?
Well, not necessarily me, the crowd.
They do?
The fans.
Oh, my. Don't give out the Twitter handle and tell him the truth. Frank Haslem with the dunk. Here's C.J. Hines. Oh, get that shot out of here. Sent away. Oh, what are you doing, young Hines?
That's in the end for Frankie Haslem.
I'm telling y'all, nice.
Up ahead, White to Odom. Odom shovels it back. McDowell put it on the floor unnecessarily, but scored. Cam McDowell.
You know, I was kind of waiting on that confrontation. I wanted to see Odom go all the way up with it.
I like the vocabulary. Here's Camden Blunt, the confrontation, because that's what it would have been.
Oh, yeah. You know what, though? I think, you know, you look at Cam McDowell coming over, he's definitely not going to be able to replace Isaac Okoro. But you know what? He's going to be able to release some things for that McKeesha team, though.
A.J. White, too. You're right. Especially Okoro's defense, which is vastly underrated all of his time there, and it's being appreciated in the early returns on the Plains at Auburn. There's Logan Turner. The White wanted to pull it. 2 dribbles, gets below the foul line, left his feet. Hines open, 3, corner, C.J. Hines. So thoughts on C.J. Hines right now, Barry, in this little sample of work you've seen from him?
I'm impressed with C.J. Hines. I'm really impressed with C.J. Hines. You're looking at a guy that could be fighting for all region in that region, in a bevy of good guards. So.
Open. McDowell, 3, in and out. No, C.J. Hines, a rising senior slide for Archer. And, got pushed out the way there. Offensive foul. C.J. not afraid.
That's that bully ball right there. But C.J. will be tested every night in region play. Over that. He'll be tested. But the thing about him, what I like and what he's showing here at this open run, he says it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's not backing down at all.
Nice little hesitation from White. The Hines open, catch fire 3, no. Rebound tipped around, and now R.J. Nord comes away, a little spin move. Nord up ahead, and the pass was stolen defensively by Hines, who's had several thefts today. Now he goes for an alley. Him and Frank Haslem got something going on. He's trying to go to the hole on him. He's trying to throw alleys on him. He's taking charges on him.
One thing I like about Frankie's one of those real quick leapers. You know, he just gets up really fast, and that's why he's such a great shot blocker, man. He just gets up quick to throw away these balls.
Well, you know what? The first time we saw Frank a couple years ago, he was kind of raw. Mm-hmm. And his offensive game is really starting to catch up with the defensive game a little bit.
C.J. Hines will be taking it out of bounds. Now here is Dwon Odom. Odom going to go baseline and dunk. Man, he makes it look so easy.
He's a man out there.
Haslem going to try to show the range. It's a long one. Cam McDowell has it. 1s and 2s to 12 the first 8 minutes. If Logan Turner would have gotten that off the glass, I might have had to say I'll walk out. Camden Blunt gives it off to Simon up and in. So Simon, Josiah Simon, a rising freshman at Pebblebrook. So remember, you saw him here first on the exclusive run. I'm impressed with him. He's been quiet, but he's been active. I know that kind of sounds like an oxymoron, but He's done stuff in spots in the exclusive run. Haslem scores again.
Yeah, anywhere around the basket, Haslem's going to score it.
Logan Turner not gun shy at all. Here comes R.J. Nord back this way. Nord drives and scores with the left hand. R.J. Nord.
Take by R.J. Nord.
Nord has been coming on. This is his 4th game. He's been very effective. Odom a 3. No, Odom got his own board. Odom goes up and he was fouled by R.J. Nord.
Who attacks the basket harder, Odom or Marcus Watson?
Watson's in college, so I'm going to say at the high school level, Odom.
Yeah,
On a dunk, Dwon Odom. Odom just shows up and play ball, man, everywhere.
I just think you look at his size, though, and you just look at every time you see him, it looks like he's getting bigger
And quicker.
And quicker.
R.J. Nord is going to pull the right wing 3. It is no good. Logan Turner with the board. Up ahead to C.J. Hines. Hines is going to challenge Nord in the foul. Good contact taken by C.J. Hines from R.J. Nord. No fear.
I'm impressed with C.J. Hines.
I tell you.
Here's Cam McDowell. Going to drive right down the middle. Up with the left hand. It fell off. Rebound to Blunt. Outletting to Nord. Nord to Haslem. Haslem rim run dunk.
I love his court awareness. You saw he caught that and turned right around and went straight up. I love that court awareness. The big man knows where he is.
8-6. Team Dwon with the lead. They are in the red. Team Frank, they are in the white. And our team is Joe Hilsman, Barry Browner, and Sylvester Williams. Glad you're with us. SUV TV's exclusive coverage of the exclusive run presented by the RW Report. Taking some of the key players from around the metropolitan area and letting them go in a controlled pickup environment, and you see that kind of stuff. Dwon Odom, another baseline dunk.
You basically just call that Dwon Odom doing Dwon Odom stuff.
Yes. There's no other way to do it.
Thing,
it never gets old. It never gets old.
You know what? This is the selfish part, is that I can't wait to see. I'm ready for this year to fast forward for him because I want to see it, on the next level at Xavier. See how it translates. I'm real curious about that.
Simon scores. Dwon Odom last year in the state championship year at 1A Private St. Francis, almost 22 points per game, almost 6 boards, 7 assists last year. So break it down, 22, 6 and 7 is not a bad line on a nightly basis.
They'll have a chance to win it again.
Exactly.
Holt starting to come on for him. Chase Ellis.
I love Chase Ellis.
Dwon Odom. They're a really good team.
The core is there.
Yeah.
They went from runner-up to state champ. They're just trying to repeat. Odom. Oh, show out Dwon Odom. Did he rock the cradle?
He brought that out the Louis bag then.
Inside the Haslem.
That ain't no regular book bag. That's a Louis bag.
Oh, the Louis bag. I
Louis
like
bag.
That. Corner 3, A.J. White. No, White got off to a very, very fast start here in the exclusive run with a pair of game winners. Here's step back pull. It is good. A 3 from R.J. Nord.
You were talking about winning the state championship over at St. Francis, but I'm going to be really interested to see that 1A private, what's going to happen over there at Holy Innocents. Holy Innocents has a coaching change over there. That's going to be huge for Chance Moore.
Oh, thievery. I got to cut you off, Sly. You're not looking at the score. 11-10. Alley down the ball game. Dwon Odom squad goes up high and gets the W.
Holy Innocents, Holy Grail, Holy Moly. It don't matter what they do. If they can't stop that right there, it won't matter. I don't care who coach. Dean Smith can be coach. And I respect Coach Huff. The referee just came over here and just shook everybody's hand. The referee said it's time for him to go home.
And that's one of the best refs in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, me and the ref gonna change spots. I'm a ref and he gonna sit here and commentate.
Dwon Odom will do it to you, man.
Oh my goodness.
Every time.
He is a spectacular young man. He is such a good player, man. So explosive, man. It is scary how good this young man is.
It is. Dwon with 5 points in that game. Got great help from C.J. Hines in that contest. And Cam McDowell was quiet in that game after being loud in the previous 3. Dwon Odom squad is 3-1 in the exclusive run today. Frank Haslem squad is 1-3, and Team Davon Smith squad is 2-2. Yes, you can keep stats and pick up ball.
Only you can. I was in my day, I was such a bucket getter. You know, I just didn't keep up.
But what it does, and I'll talk about it because it's fresh and it's different. We get to pick up ball. Do you guys like the Elam ending in the TBT to have it end on a made shot?
Yeah. And I
for the TBT, you wouldn't want to see that in non-TBT basketball.
You know what though? You know, as you start working out, guys, and you practicing, you're working out, and you're doing drills. I always tell guys, we can't finish the drill on a miss.
Yeah.
So I guess it goes back to the Elam ending. I always tell guys, I don't care what the situation, I don't care how tired you are, you can't finish practice on a miss. You can't finish this drill on a miss. So we're doing that in the games as well with the TBT.
I understand because that's how it is in pickup. So you always get a game winner. Like Dwon Odom just got a game-winning dunk. I think it's interesting because you're in the pickup element here where the game is going to end on a made shot. And, you know, it's funny how you say, oh, C.J. Hines. Oh, break out the stakes and give me some C.J. Hines 57. Woo, C.J.
Duly noted on C.J. Hines, kiddo. Duly noted.
Inside, Matt Davis put back in scores.
Duly noted.
Yeah, man. Consultation is great sometimes. A.J. White drives off the window, no. Rebound comes off to Davon Smith. Davon now will push it in transition. Davon all the way off, flip it up, and scores Davon Smith.
I keep saying this, and everybody's giving me a hard time about it. Oh, my goodness.
But the pass from C.J. on a little playfulness and gave it off to Odom, who scored.
I keep telling people, and I keep saying it, and everybody says I'm wrong. Davon reminds me, he just reminds me of Dennis Smith so much. I don't know.
Dennis Smith Jr.?
Yeah. Because of the athleticism, and like I said, the way he can get down the floor. If you watched him at NC State, he was able to do the same thing. So,
fake, up, Turner, no. Rebound comes off, kick back out. C.J. Hines, open, 3-ball, no. Rebound underneath, Odom, yes. Second chance opportunity. So, Barry, we're talking about it, and this is for you, Sly, as well. We're talking about the free opportunity pickup ball. I still think you can find positives to see a guy's game and improvement and his structure in this type of environment.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think that, if a lot of these guys work out with trainers. Some guys work out with the high school coach. I think if your trainers and your high school coaches are working you out, no matter, and they're showing you different things, you'll be able to translate that into whatever ball you're playing, pickup ball or whatever. It all becomes the same. It becomes natural habit.
I think this game provides is a shows you where your heart is. You know, shows you what type of heart your player has, because you know you're out here competing against the best. Let's see if you run from the competition, or if you step up. You can't hide out here and pick up. You know, everybody knows who's playing and who's not.
Oh, could not get it to go. I mean, that's an excellent point there, Sly. Oh, Logan Turner. Dunk it home. So Logan Turner also gets an asterisk by his name. Turner has shined today. A.J. White has shined today. C.J. Hines has shined today. Jalen Lee step up, jumper, all feeling good. Jalen Lee, a late addition. I mean, like, show up to the gym late addition.
But Logan Turner shouldn't get an asterisk because, I mean, he's athletic as they come. I mean, earlier I know he had gotten an offer last year, I think, from Georgia Tech. So
Smith no good. I guess I say this is because this is my first time seeing him in person in a while. Okay. So I've seen the progression.
Yeah, I had a chance to see him this summer at team camp. So,
how do you feel about the team camp that was had? Man, Jalen Lee.
Look, I was excited for it. I thought it was great. I'm going to be honest with you. I might get in trouble for this, but, I really probably enjoyed that more than the top 100. I can be honest and say, and talking to a lot of college coaches, they said the same thing. I think in the top 100, like most camps, I think there's, you don't really get a chance to see certain things you want to see in guys. I think the team camp showed your bigs playing, your guards playing. There was some camaraderie. You're not trying to figure it out. So I think it was well. And we saw some good matchups, though.
Jalen Lee with the rainbow. I don't see how you could get in trouble. You're not dealing with a sanctioned event, so don't worry about it. Matt Davis put it up and in. Just making you feel a little bit better about it.
Well, I'm back on the Georgia high school thing.
Well, I understand. But we'll keep that kosher. Here's Jermontae Hill, dunk it home.
Yikes.
Well, I'm not, so I'll say it for you. I'll say it for you. I definitely enjoyed the team camp better than the top 100.
You guys would know. I did not attend the top 100.
Yeah.
It was. I passed on it.
I thought the team camp, like I said, it was just good to see. I mean, we watched some really good teams. I mean, and they gave us a preview of what we'll see. Some we'll see during the season. I watched a good Kale team.
The Kale?
Yeah. Nah, it ain't no what the Kale, boy. that Scooter Henderson.
Yeah, he's about that life. Got to see him in the Battle for Georgia.
I mean, you saw Kale. You saw who else did I see?
That stood out for you?
I saw Kale. Of course, we saw Grayson. Saw Mount Bethel. Saw Cedar Shows, but that ain't Cedar Shows no more. I saw. Had a chance to see some guys that people don't really know about. Saw a kid down in Perry, Brenton Wright. Very good.
Dwon Odom with a dunk. Dwon Odom with 4 points in this contest. Logan with 3. CJ with a hoop. Rodney Smith a 3. Good.
Sly says he saw. Sean. He saw Newton.
Yeah, I saw Newton play.
Right.
I saw Newton, and that was. You got brief glimpses of Sean and him showing last year, but I think this year he knows it's his team, and he knows how he's going to operate, especially with the coaching change in there. You got a state championship winning coach, a coach coached on the college level coming in there showing you what you need to do.
Yeah.
That Newton team, I really like them this summer.
Yeah,
from what I saw in Newton.
I don't want to talk too much about it. I'll let Joe handle that part. I don't want to sound biased.
There we go. Man, y'all just. That game winner was by Rodney Smith and give Davon Smith's team a 3-2 record, and that drops Team Dwon Odom now to a 3-2 record. So Team Frank don't have to get it going. They're sitting there at 1-3 in a quick little break. It's the exclusive run here on SUV TV. Joe Hillsman, Barry Browner, Sylvester Williams. Glad that you're with us.
But it's funny though, Joe. We're sitting up here talking about the team camp. It's like some of the teams I saw at the team camp, and now that school has officially started for just about everybody, you still have all these changes and late additions that came in. I missed out on a lot of teams, a lot of complete teams now.
I'm glad you said that because Fulton County starts back school tomorrow, August the 12th, and I'm going to give some love out to TSF squad who lost yesterday in the junior Global Junior NBA Championships USA final because a lot of those kids at Fulton County. Way to step up, TSF. Isaiah Carlisle, you my guy. Bryce Thornton. But, Carlisle, I'm with it. I'm about that life. Milton has an opportunity.
Thornton, that's another one that goes downhill so hard.
Milton is a team that I saw in the team camp. I thought that one of the – I'll be honest with you. 7A is loaded. I mean, absolutely loaded. Tell you a team I watched and really didn't realize how good they really were with South Atlanta. I mean,
well, that's Mike Reddick. Come on now.
But you know what? DeQuavian Florence is a big time school. Big time.
Oh, you gonna show the dime drop inside? Davis turns, fires, bouncing, fell off.
But see these team camps, man. They're so and I don't want to sound like a homer, but the Georgia Hoop Circle explosion, that summer explosion we got to watch, man. we got to see. I got to see North Clayton down and North Clayton.
Who had Jermontae Watkins called?
Yep,
right?
Jermontae Watkins.
Xavier Valley.
Valley. You got to see Valley. And Valley, I really like him, man. Valley's what, about 6'6", 6'7", lanky, scorer, man. Can give it to you however you want it. You know, these are some teams I had, you know, I didn't, and I hate to say it for all my Clayton County fans because they know how I feel about Clayton. I love Clayton, but I didn't really get to see much of North Clayton last year.
I mean, this is the thing I think when we all talk about putting together the summer explosion, it was an opportunity. Ooh,
Davon Smith, did you notice how R.J. Nord just pulled up on him?
Left him alone. So I think it just really gave, you know, a lot of coaches said that the summer explosion tuned them up for the team camp. So I think, you know, like I said, we got a chance to see some really good matchups too. With Milton and Grayson played one time,
and you know I like the summer explosion over there at Riverwood too. I didn't know Riverwood had that nice of a gym. That's a nice gym.
Gracious host, Coach Buck Jenkins.
Haslem, top side, no rebound tip, fought for, fight for it, and R.J. Nord comes away with it. The exclusive run of red versus the white. The red is Team Frank Haslem, and the white is Team Davon Smith. And Frank Haslem's squad 1-3 on the day, so trying to pick up a W. And Team Davon, they are on the day 3-2.
So is the team Frank Haslem because Frank Haslem has the most points, or he's the tallest guy on the floor?
No, that's just how they captained it up when they picked the teams at half court.
Let me tell you something. Let me give you some, what is it?
Nugget?
Pick-up ball rule.
Oh, okay.
Hey, if I score more points than you, I'm the captain. I'm the captain.
I'm the captain now.
Simon has it. Man, and he's fouled. We talked about it earlier, but I grew up in Athens, man. I'm gonna tell you, when the Ramsey Center was first built on the University of Georgia campus, that's where it was. Many a days there in the Ennis Stegman Coliseum, where you could sneak in, flip on the light switch, call all your buddies, and tell them to come through the back door. I can talk about it now, 20 years later.
Statute of limitations passed. You good?
That's the reason they rebuilt that thing. It was nice to know the janitor lived up the street and just gave that wink, wink. The door's open, and this is how you open it, this is how you close it. Just turn the lights off when you leave. Over 3, Davis, good. Matt Davis showing the range. The shooting form of Matt Davis.
Yeah, he steadily improves, though. Continues to improve.
No, tip, fight for it, tip, fight for it. It's like that in every city. I know our SUV TV owner, Marcus Burnett, is from Indiana. I always talk about Circle City 317. I love some of the spots there. It's fun to hoop at Hinkle Fieldhouse when you get a chance. 29th and Talbot, one of the good courts there. 46th Street. One of my favorite cities to play in is Indianapolis. Virginia, get to play at Heritage High School in Newport News. Get to play at Norfolk State with the pickup runs there in that area. I mentioned College of Charleston earlier. I mentioned Sterling in South Carolina. Florida had a good little run sometimes down in the Gainesville area. Of course, Chicago, Hoops Gyms, rest in peace. That's off Randolph. Fun place to hoop.
You know, it's funny, though, you know, maybe not now for me, not anymore. But I would think, you know, in my youth, you know, every city you would go to, you go there, you spend a little bit of time there, you find where the ballers are.
Oh, yeah.
You find where the ballers are. And I don't know, maybe because I'm old, Atlanta, it doesn't have that spot anymore since Run and Shoot's gone. Maybe I'm just old and just don't know about it.
A lot of it now is privatized. You get a list of 15, 20 because you want to come in and get you a good run.
We had some good runs, though, at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
The LA Fitness, you know what? Crunch used to be
certain
one.
One.
What's the gym? It changed names 155 times.
You talking about on Memorial? Yeah, that used to be Center Court. Now it's Action Academy. And I'm going to tell you, private run we used to have, this is what I know so much, Pace Academy. Every Saturday for 5 or 6 years. And I mean, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf came in through there. A lot of overseas guys came. That used to be my spot. Now, my son over there is 13, but he used to take him in the stroller when I was playing ball like that at Pace. So Pace was a place like that. you could hoop in. Hammond Park used to be until they took the gym
Hammond.
out.
You know what? That's what I'm missing. Nobody from Pace is playing today. I would love to see Cleveland out here in this type of run. I would love to see Cleveland.
He's going to be a guy that's in that discussion player of the year as well.
I like Cleveland. I'm just ready to see a little more. I'm ready to see a little more. Oh, Matt Davis, get it out the bottom of the net.
It's going to be interesting because he's going to be under the tutelage of Coach Sharman.
And that's why I know. You get back to me in February, it's going to be something special. There's Chase Clemens.
And who is it? Cole Middleton.
Cole Middleton, yeah.
And Madison Durr.
Madison Durr. Is he related to
Asia Durr?
Asia Durr?
What you think? I know you asked.
That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
There's relation.
Okay.
I think it's of the cousin.
Something like that. Yeah, and Pace is going to play a national schedule this year.
Well, they got a national coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
a lot more Georgia teams have dotted national teams on the schedule.
Yeah.
It's still a cap. Is a cap for 30 games for the state of Georgia for high school teams?
25 regular season.
25 regular season. Okay.
Allie in the
I think the thing about Georgia, I think the reason why Georgia becomes so competitive is that you have so many college coaches, former college coaches coming to Georgia to coach basketball.
Yeah, you do, and I'm gonna add this element to it.
Good high school coaches who should have had the opportunity to coach on the college.
And I don't want to sound biased in this, but I did pay attention sometimes in history. Atlanta is a hub.
Yeah.
It was developed as a hub way back in the 40s, 50s, 60s before that. And now you're just seeing now this world's busiest airport in and out, the expansion of all of the facilities and all of the outlying growing areas. The game is tied, I think. No? Is it 8-6 or 8-8?
You know, it's funny.
8-6, okay, ball game.
But you even talk about that, Joe. We'll see that in some of the kids that are transferring into Atlanta.
Yeah.
That are moving to Atlanta. I think A.J. White, he's from Memphis, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. I mentioned C.J. Hines, originally from Illinois.
It's funny you mentioned Atlanta's
Quincy
a hub.
Adam McCoy, who's not here, Illinois.
Atlanta's a hub. And Atlanta, has always been kind of a central point, even going back to pre-Civil War days or Civil War days where the railroads came in. But Birmingham was this close to being the hub that Atlanta should have been.
You're right. That's
but
why
Birmingham turned down the airport, the international airport. They turned down the international airport, and now you have Hartsfield Douglas.
Well, that would have counted for Birmingham if they'd have been pitching horseshoes.
Yeah.
Almost, right?
Almost. Horseshoes and hand grenades is the only place that count, right?
And a time to bomb.
You told Sly to show up.
Hey, look here, man.
I had to mess with him. I love these events with Sly, man.
What
was that, AEB? No, that was AEBL.
ABL,
last time we worked. Yeah.
My man Miles Tate just signed. Where did Miles Tate just sign to? Just talk to his dad.
Man, speaking of Miles Tate, Matt Davis pulled that from a mile away. Oh, Dwon Odom is back on the floor. Get ready for it. 8-6. Team Davon Smith won that last game. They are now 4-2 on the day. Frank Haslem squad filling up the L column. They are 1-4.
I think the one thing that I always talk about, Atlanta. If you can play ball in Atlanta, you're gonna be found. There's so many different media outlets and so many different ventures and so many different things going on. Atlanta really is a special place for hoopers. And anytime you go, it's a lot of love when you go out of the state. People ask you where you're from, and it's pretty cool for them to say, oh, man, I saw such and such. Man, do you know them? I'm like thinking, you know what? I remember when they was a little kid playing this high school basketball.
Georgia, a big state for football. It's a big state for basketball as well. So if you want to find a football or basketball player, you have to come to Georgia. If you don't, you're not doing what you need to do.
Hey, I'm going to argue that maybe basketball starting to take
Slow down.
Yeah, stop.
Slow down.
There.
Slow down. Slow down.
Look, no, you can't. Listen, I'm a basketball guy, so that's how I'm going to tell you, no, not yet.
Shameless plug, SUV TV will be down in the Augusta area this year. We're going to bring you Augusta B-Ball. We'll be bringing you the Augusta game of the week this fall.
And Sly walk in late, now come in with breaking nuggets.
Breaking Nuggets, SUV TV will be covering the best of Augusta area high school football this fall. We're going to start off. Now,
Well,
Joe, you can help me with this because I'm
Well,
about to butcher this.
I don't know what's going to happen, but Thompson is not Augusta, but you got to have them Thompson Bulldogs on there. You're not doing it right, and that's just fact. Oh, AJ, why?
I need to learn something before I go down there in
What's
2
that?
weeks. Our first game is Richmond Academy is taking on Hepzibah. I need to learn how to pronounce that. Hepzibah. Hepzibah.
Say it how you spell it, I guess.
Hepzibah. Yep. H-E-P-I-Z-A-H. Hepzibah. Which is a suburb of Augusta.
And they put it on their Twitter page. Their head coach Harold puts it on their Twitter page. It's Hepzibah, not Augusta.
Yeah, it is. There is a difference.
He makes it very clear.
That's one of those things, if you want me to draw an analogy for you, that's like Cleveland and Akron.
Oh, yeah.
That's on that level. Up ahead and put in by Cam McDowell. So Cam McDowell back in. Team Dwon in the red and Team Devion in the white. I don't want to say we're going for a championship. Both of these teams are 4-2. How about that?
That's total lack of respect right there.
What's that?
Total lack of respect for Dwon Odom.
Why?
Dwon turned his back on the ball.
He just double dog dared him to shoot a jump.
Oh. I was checking my notes. Logan Turner scored. Logan Turner has a fine afternoon. Matt Davis has had a fine afternoon as well. The exclusive run right here on SUV TV. There were 2 last year. This is the first of 2 again this year. The pickup ball with the refs. Control, though. Get out and play. And as Sly said, show your heart. But also get yourself a good look against some quality comp. Baseline dunk good by Jermontae Hill. And the thing about it, too, a lot of guys are like, oh, don't nobody care about the pickup run. Basketball players still want to have a good run. You always want to get a run.
And do it.
Exactly. So SUV TV, along with exclusive run from RW Port, makes that happen. RW Port, Rita Williams, former WNBA player. She knows a little something about basketball. Originally from Connecticut, played with the Connecticut Huskies under head coach Gino Auriemma.
You might know a thing or two about basketball.
Just a little bit. Rita Williams, a WNBA All-Star. She's the first WNBA All-Star from the Indiana Fever ever. Wow.
Shanitsky Gortman played with the Indiana Fever.
Tamika Catchings with the Indiana Fever. Get loud with it.
Dwon
Odom again.
Talking bad to Devion.
They had a little something going on earlier. They got smiles on their face. Both Atlanta Celtics members on that Adidas gauntlet. But that's what it's supposed to be now.
Yep.
That's exactly what it's supposed to be. Here comes the one on. And see, the thing about it, you won't get to see these two go against each other during the high school season.
Nope.
No classifications out here. Just bring the basketball. Matt Davis dunks. Somebody forgot the defense. Ball game. They called it earlier.
Okay.
I mean, they can do that. They don't have to come and tell us everything that goes on. Matt Davis dunked at home. I'm going to give him the game winner. Davon Smith squad wins that one, too. Oh, was it a time factor? The 8 minutes were up. 8-5. Oh, back-to-back L's?
Whose team is that? That Davon team?
Davon just won here. They now go to 5-2 on the day. They have the best record. And that way, close it out.
Can we get some way too early basketball predictions?
Go right ahead.
7A. 7A. Who's going to bring it home in a way too early basketball prediction? Who's going to bring it home in 7A boys?
Nah, we're going to leave that alone, Sly.
Come on, you can't be scared.
Now, it's not about being scared. That's just way too early.
It is way too early.
I thought you was going somewhere else. I didn't know you was going there.
There's a lot of basketball to be played. A lot of basketball.
I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, no, it's over. It's over. So Team Davon Smith squad going to come out with those 5 victories, 5-2, and then Team Dwon, they finished.
I'll give you one way too early prediction that everybody will agree with you. Westlake girls will win the state championship.
I'm not going to agree with that.
7A, yes, they will.
I know who's sitting over there in Cobb County.
Hey, 7A, Westlake girls, it's more of a question, will they lose a game than will they win the state championship?
But I love my girl now. You're not going to – I can't go against Raven, Hollywood Johnson, Brianna Turner. I know that. FBC, shout out. But still, you know.
Hollywood. That is my favorite nickname right there. What we have going on right now, Hollywood, and she lives up to it. She lives up to the nickname.
So who's team in Cobb?
You know who he gonna say. You know.
That's probably the dumbest thing I said all day.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm looking forward to exciting basketball season. I think 7A is going to be extremely competitive.
Oh, God.
I mean, 6A should be. I think it's going to be some really good basketball. Georgia again is going to show people why we're the best state. We're one of the best states in the country for basketball. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tallied it up. Davon Smith squad goes 5-2. Team Dwon Odom goes 3-3. Team Frank Haslem goes 1-4. So Team Davon Smith, Jermontae Hill, Rodney Smith, Matt Davis, and Jalen Lee. Although they had a ringer in A.J. White in their first game, they got him a W. And of course, we're gonna have the couple post-game interviews. Davon Smith and his squad with the victory. Grayson High School in that backcourt.
Oh yeah, that Grayson team.
I won't shy away from you, Sly. I'll say this: Grayson actually has an opportunity to do something very special.
Mm-hmm.
McEachern has the ability to repeat.
Well, am I way
Newton
too early?
has the ability to mess up somebody's stuff.
Yeah, they'll shock somebody. Milton will come out and surprise somebody also. I don't think they're gonna.
They're too young.
Yeah, they're not gonna challenge. They're not gonna challenge for the state championship. But I think Milton is one of those people who will come in there and.
Milton's gonna be very good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. You know, anytime you got Bruce Thornton on the floor, the big kid they've got.
Who?
Milton's got. They've got 2. Weiner, the big kid.
And then they got the shooter.
Right.
Yeah.
So they should be really good. They'll be. I think they'll be really good.
7A will be loaded again, man.
Yeah, 7A is loaded, man. You know.
6A gonna be fun. Joyful Hawkins at Brunswick.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna let you walk out of here without that one.
5A should be very interesting.
Coach Boyd might chase us down if we don't mention.
Chattahoochee should be very good.
In 6A as well.
Southwest Cavs is gonna be interesting.
I'd love to see how Eugene Brown comes back from that leg injury. You know, and they have with KD leaving. That's a huge loss.
So we're gonna have Logan Turner coming on first from Centennial. What's going on, Logan? Thanks for joining us, man. Good day today, man. Barry was messing with me. This is my first time seeing you in about 12, 13 months. I mean, first of all, just talk about the event, exclusive run. How was it in that pickup environment?
It was real good. A lot of high competition, high Division I players. So just playing with those guys and running with those guys, it's real fun and it's real good to get better and to see how that game just like translates.
Taking a look at some of the B-roll action there from Logan Turner. Sly, go ahead.
All right, Logan. Yeah, I was really impressed with what you did out there today. Now, how do you think this is going to translate for you into your high school season? What are your outlooks for your squad this year?
I feel like this year is going to be a lot different than last year. Last year I was just like getting used to being the man on varsity and stuff, but now I feel like my game has matured. and that I'm going to look to do a lot more this year, defensively, and just being a lot more consistent.
Okay, being a lot more consistent. Now, that's one thing you brought up. Now, how does it feel? One thing we love about this open run, it gives you the opportunity to play with some of the best players in the city of Atlanta. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot. How do you feel that you rank? How do you feel you rank up and compare with some of the best players in the city of Atlanta after your showing out here today?
I feel like I'm really up there. I've been slept on a little bit. Throughout AAU, I got injured, so didn't get a lot of run in AAU. But this next season coming up, gotta wake a lot more people up, show them that I belong as one of the top players in the state.
Oh, I love it, man, and I love the confidence, and I like the fact that you didn't run from it, man. You know, own who you are, man. I love it.
Logan, I was talking about your kicks earlier with Barrett Brown. Are the Giannis Antetokounmpos comfortable?
Yes, sir. They're very comfortable.
Wait a minute, put them up on the table.
Are they like? No, you ain't got to do all of that. We know.
Show the camera.
We know what they look like. Good stuff. Well, man, thanks for taking some time with us, Logan, man. Keep shooting that basketball. Way to break out, man. You had a fine day today on Team Dwon, Odom, man, and we look forward to seeing you down the road, all right?
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Great job. We finna rip them in and out. Come on in here, CJ Hines. CJ Hines out of Archer. Okay, man, talk about the event. How did you like the setup?
It was pretty good. It was my first time coming, so it was I liked it. I liked it a lot.
All right, so you kind of played well, man, had some good effort. Talk about playing with this other talent that was around you.
It was a good environment. A lot of dunks, it's better than what I'm used to. So, yeah, I liked it.
Do you think you're a better basketball player now than you were about 2 hours ago?
Yes, I do, yes.
All
I
right,
feel like I was.
Sly, go ahead.
Well, you know, I was really impressed with your game. I was really impressed with the aggressiveness you showed, your outside shot. And we were talking during the broadcast about that region you're going to play in over there at Archer. You know, every night during region competition, man, you're going to face some tough guards. And one thing we talked about during this broadcast, we talked about how it shows the players who step up during this open run competition, who don't run, who's not afraid. It looks like you played with a little bit of pride on the line, like you wasn't afraid to step up to the challenge, man. Were you?
No, I wasn't. I was actually more confident actually, and I went out and did what I'm used to doing.
So what can we expect from you at Archer this year? You're probably going to be relied on heavily. You guys made a little playoff run, surprisingly, last year as a junior. So now as a senior, you're the leader. You got a little exposure here, the exclusive run. What do we can expect from you going into your senior year?
Archer, we're going to be great. We're going to go far. We got a lot of seniors coming back, and I'm going to have to play a big role at Archer and along with a couple other guys. And I think I'm gonna just give it all I got for last year.
And lastly, what are you gonna continue to work on and improve on as your senior year approaches?
I'm gonna work on my defense and my ball handling, and continue my my jump shooting, because my ball handling right now is not where I want it to be. So I'm gonna continue working on that.
Good stuff, CJ, man. Way to hoop out. Enjoy it, man. We'll see you down the road. CJ Hines, the Archer Tigers. I'm rolling them on in here. Here come RJ Nord. Gonna step in. We waiting on Davon Smith as well. RJ, man, thanks for taking a few moments with us, brother.
Appreciate it.
How was the event for you, man? The exclusive run. How was the pickup vibe for you?
It was fun. I'm really used to it, so it wasn't really nothing too different.
You know, I enjoy seeing you out here, man. I've been watching you play for a while. You know, you started off over there in the cab, and then I saw you last year a lot at our Green Forest, man.
Right.
You know, and I enjoy your game. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot. You had a chance. What this exclusive run does, it allows some of the best players in Metro Atlanta to come out here and just have fun and play up and down against the court. Now, how do you feel if you rank yourself up there with the best players in Atlanta? Where do you rank yourself at?
I feel like I'm the best.
There you go. Hey, and that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
Solid effort today, and you know, you played pretty good for Team Frank. You guys didn't have a winning record, 1-4, but I mean, overall, just talk about how you've been. You're going to be at Heritage Conyers. I know you was at the NCAA Collegiate event. How has your spring and summer been now leading up to your junior year, and what you're going to be asked at Heritage Conyers?
It's been great. The NCAA Academy, that was really pretty much my favorite event. Like that really, like all the college interest and texts I get every day, that really helped me blow up. And then Summer League with Heritage, it transitioned me to like I wanted to be a leader. So it really gonna help me. I don't know how to say it. It's gonna help my leadership skills really. Like I'm gonna have to put up numbers every night, lock up on defense, lead the team, talk, stuff like that.
Okay. And you said you like the pickup environment here.
Right.
You're used to an exclusive run. Do you guys need, and I say you guys, but you younger players, you juniors, seniors, do you guys need to play more pickup?
Yeah, definitely. Like, for example, like me and Davon, we was going at it today.
Mm-hmm.
We real cool, but like he's like a top 30 guard in the country. For me, I'm really unknown, and I just wanted to challenge myself. It's like, okay, he's a top 30 guard. If I can compete with him, then I can compete with anybody.
Speaking of the devil, you walking right behind you.
Yeah. RJ, man, appreciate it, my brother.
Yeah.
And I know you give your grandmother my best, all right?
All right.
All right, RJ Nord, man, Heritage Conyers. Mr. Smith, we live and on the air. This is how we do it, right, Sly?
Yeah, that's how we do it. Just let them step up, keep on coming. Now, it's funny to have this young man here.
Hold on, Sly. Hold on. We got the best producer in the land. Now, it's Davon Smith, right?
That's what I was going to say.
All right, now Davon told me, what were we talking a few weeks ago, and you was like, please, it's Davon. We was somewhere.
I think it was at Archer.
We was talking, so we got it right, because I've been saying Devion and all that. It's Davon Smith, man. But nah, appreciate you taking a few moments with us. I interrupted Sly rudely. I apologize. Sly, go right ahead.
That's proof we've been working together too long.
Oh, that's where you were going?
Exactly where I was going.
Oh, okay.
We've been butchering this kid's name for the past 3 years. We've been butchering his name. I said forget it. I'm just going to call you your Twitter handle. I'm going to say Sneak God on the air from now on.
So talk about the exclusive run, the pickup environment. How did you like it?
I mean, it was good playing against everybody. Everybody I'm cool with on Instagram and just playing around since I've been playing AAU. So it was good for us to just get running.
Do you like the run the way it is? Do you think you guys need to play more pickup ball? Just, because I know everybody focuses a lot on training, a lot of travel ball, but sometimes just that love of the game, pickup aspect. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I mean, in pickup, you could, showcase everything you're working on in training. So I feel like you should play more pickup. Like, I go to LA Fitness a lot.
Okay.
Just to work out on people who probably not better than me, but I'll still go just to work on moves and stuff. So.
Sly?
All right, now talking about working on your game and doing some things on your game. Now, your Atlanta Celtic teammate, he did something to you that I call that was totally disrespectful to you. Down there in that corner, you had the wide open three, and he turned his back to you. Just totally disrespectful. You got to throw him an elbow or something next time you see him. You got to sneak him something. Oh, my goodness.
I was doing it to him, too, though.
My goodness, man. But watching – What do you see happening for your Grayson Ram teams? You picked up Tenori Lane, Caleb Murphy. You guys are going to be pretty stacked this year. I'm gonna put you on the spot. What do we expect? What do we expect for you guys this year?
Yeah, we want a ring, really. That's what we want. We started conditioning, working out already. Everybody focused on the same page, so we just got to get over that Final Four. We Sweet 16 last year. We just got to advance now.
Davon Smith joining Joe Hillsman, Sylvester Williams. Davon, all right, well, we like to have a little fun. I know Sly like this too. Barry Brown is our sneak guy. Where'd that name come from?
I don't even know. Middle school, I used to see my dad with all the shoes. My dad's a sneakerhead. He got a lot of shoes. So, I started getting shoes. I started, watching all the Jordans that come out every Saturday. So, I was just after that, I just started collecting shoes with him, and then I just put Sneak God together. And then the Instagram Lil Sneak, I don't even remember how I got that, but that's where the Sneak comes from.
And we take a look at some of your action today. Do you know your team won the most games today?
For sure.
Hey, something I've been wanting to ask you for a while, man. We've been covering you probably since your freshman year. We covered a bunch of games over there at Grayson. One thing that impresses Joel, impresses Barry, impresses me so much is you are one of the hardest rebounding guards that we've seen. I remember when you played Newton, I don't know how many rebounds you had that night at Newton, but I put out a tweet that said, you know, you had 18 points and 1,000,000 rebounds, man. What goes through your mind? Why do you work so hard on the boards, man?
I like to play fast, so I don't have to wait on the big. If I rebound, I'm gone. I don't got to wait on nobody. I'm just out. I get easy layups. Everybody running in transition, easy shots. So I just like to play fast. So I like to rebound. And then I'm a smaller guard. People don't think I can really rebound. So I just prove everybody different, play different.
Davon Smith of the Grayson Rams. Now, we like to have fun with this, but I'm going to ask you this one last question to wrap it up. Talk to us about your recruitment right now. How is your recruiting going, and who are some updated offers that you have?
I just did the Final 10, so I'm getting ready to start taking official visits. I didn't get any recent offers off the after the summer, so I cut that down. I might cut it down to 5 or 3 again after like visits, or depending on how I feel about the school commit. I'm not really sure yet. So.
Who are the top? Who's that cut down 10?
Oregon, Louisville, Miami, Georgia Tech. I be forgetting all of these, bro.
I can forget because your mailbox is stuffed with letters. I understand.
Yeah, so like NC State and I can't remember off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I ain't mean to put you on the spot.
No, you good.
Sometimes we just like to get it. Sometimes. Well, man, appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Had an enjoyable time, man. Good summer. Keep working, and we'll see you in the fall.
Yes, sir.
We promise not to butcher that name anymore.
I got it. Yes, sir. It's not anymore. Davon Smith, good job, man. His squad went 5-2. Our last one. Come on, AJ. I told you I got quick hands. I got quick hands. AJ White, man, out of Chattahoochee. He fills it up, brother. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. You played in this event last year. You know, kind of couldn't find your way. But this year, man, you came out, boom, boom, hit a couple game winners, lit it up, man. Just talk about your growth from last year to this year.
My confidence just raised a little bit. Last year, I didn't feel comfortable playing in this, but as I get older and develop my game, it's easy for me.
Talk about your summer now, your spring and summer. You're getting ready to go into your junior year at Chattahoochee. Everybody knows you're a bucket getter. What's the one thing that you feel you improved on so greatly over the spring and summer session?
I improved on, like, my defense. That's what everybody know I can score, but can I defend my position? That's what I've been working on.
You know, I'm glad we're talking about scoring right now, man, because I think during the broadcast earlier, I was saying that you are going to be that guy. Terrell Burton got a lot of the press last year about being a under 6 foot guy who just puts buckets in the basket. He just scores buckets. And I think this year you're going to get that recognition as being that under 6 foot guy who does nothing but score. You already have 1,000 points, right?
Yes,
You're already 1,000 point scorer. What's your mentality when you're out there on the court trying to get to the hole, trying to score these baskets?
I just know that my defender is at bay and he can't do nothing with me. So
I got you, man. I'm sitting up here listening to you. This is my first time actually talking to you. You sound like you might need to be the bass singer for Boys to Men, man. The voice threw me off, man. Man, I tell you, man, but it's your game. And like you said, we talked about a little earlier, last year during this open run, it seemed like you were a little shy, but watching these first couple of games and watching you play and you knock down the 2 game winners and you put up the big shots, man, hey, man, you're a scary kid out there, man.
Appreciate it.
You're scary.
AJ White joining us out of Chattahoochee. So, I mean, AJ, just talk to us again now about the run altogether. Do you think you guys need to play more pickup? We know you spend a lot of time training, individually getting better, but do you think you guys need to play more pickups, more events like the exclusive run?
most definitely, because like they give people to see that what Georgia is dealing with, and basically everybody in here is the top 10 in the state. So should definitely do more of these.
You got to see Logan Turner. He's at Centennial. Talk to us about your Chattahoochee squad. I got to see you at the Summer Explosion this year. I mean, what can we expect to see from you guys going into the season? From you and Sheffield and some other guys, Frank Bailey, that's going to be running with you guys at Chattahoochee.
It's going to be basically the same. We just lost our big man, Grant Van Buren. We still playing in all the big tournaments and stuff, and we looking to win a state championship.
Now, I want to put you on the spot. I'm going to put you on the spot. You got your chance. This exclusive run brings the best players in Metro Atlanta together. Now, where do you consider yourself out of the best players in Metro Atlanta? Where are you?
I think I'm the best player.
I love it. I love it. You're the best player. And that's all it needs to be said, right? I love it. I love the confidence out of this young man.
That's what he has to do. Man, AJ, appreciate you, man, taking some time with us, man. Keep working hard. We'll see you down the road.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
AJ White out of the hoops, Chattahoochee. As we close up here, the exclusive run, the third exclusive run, and all three of them have been right here on SUV TV. Final thoughts, Sly?
Hey, man, I love it, man. I love the fact that you had these kids out here just balling in the open run type environment. We need to do more of it, and I'm glad for the guys out here that set this thing up. Keep on doing it.
The exclusive run presented by RW Report. He's Sylvester Williams. Barry Browner was with me. I'm Joe Hillsman. Thanks to our entire crew. You've been watching another exclusive presentation on SUV TV.